Yo, what's up? I'm back with another fantasy football video for Losers Chug Forever. It's week 6 power rankings. I have Will back. What's up, Will?
Let's go.
Alright, let's jump right into it. We at the 10th spot. We know who's at the 10th spot. Still winless. Stays at the 10th spot. QB7 is Drake May, still his only top 10. He broke 150 again. I did the math for him. If he started the right players, he would have broke 190. Not enough to beat you. But hey, and um Cade Auden, that's his name, the tight end for the Buccaneers. He
Ah,
finally benched him. Finally benched him. And then he goes off.
yeah,
Insane.
that was
16 points.
unfortunate.
Yep, very unfortunate. It looks like his team is starting to score points. So they're finally playing the young players that he has. He is a very young team, so the real teams are actually playing them. So it looks like they're figuring things out, and he will be scoring points now.
Yeah, Lad McConkey actually scored over like 10 points this time for him, so that's good. Got that touchdown for him. Still needs more production out of his core, but
Wasn't the lowest scorer this week in our league.
he wasn't, which was a surprise.
Yep. But let's get to the lowest score. At the ninth spot, Daniel. He drops 2 spots from last week. Herbert is QB10. Kelsey is tight end 6. Derrick Henry is still shitting the bed after week 1. That massive game that he had in week 1, he has not replicated that at all. Um,
No,
and it looks
at least he
like,
didn't fumble.
yeah, at least he didn't fumble. Looks like they're just gonna stack the box until Lamar Jackson comes up. So it's gonna be another tough week for Derrick Henry, unless he just blows up this week. Surprisingly, I
The
say
Ram.
he's not gonna win or start to win or pick it up until Rashee Rice comes and saves the day. But that's if Rashee Rice is gonna be that number one receiver coming back for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Derrick Henry ain't it.
No.
Jacoby Myers, I don't know what happened to him now.
Hopefully
And
Booker comes
then,
back.
yeah, and then DJ Moore, he doesn't do anything for you anymore. DK Metcalf either goes off or does nothing.
Hey, that's his career though. I had
Yep.
DK Metcalf. He either does something or he doesn't.
So you're waiting for Bucket and Irving, and then your boy Crashy Rice.
All right, at the eighth spot, we got Aaron, up 1 spot from last week. Josh Allen is still QB1. Matthew Stafford is QB6. And dude, what a great pickup picking up Michael Carter this past week. It looks like I don't know how long James Conner's gonna be out for or Trey Benson's gonna be out for, but Michael Carter might be that number one running back for the Cardinals, which can save the day for him.
He doesn't get far when he runs, but he got a lot of opportunities. That's all that matters.
Yeah, if he gets those first downs, man, first downs equals a point. At the 7th spot, we got Dane, the other winless team, down 1 spot from last week. Garrett Wilson is his only top 5. He's looking like Jacob right now. Wide receiver 5. I said top 5. Sorry, top 10 player. Hey, I predicted it. I said Diggs was gonna step up for that injured Malik Neighbors injury. It sucks that he can't have both. Um, I do have a question for Dane if he watches this video. What are you going to do at quarterback this week? Because you're going against Jacob, and you can't be the one to give him his first win when you're looking for your first win also.
Yeah, you got so many good players that just haven't done absolutely anything, and your bench is just an IR graveyard right there.
Well,
So
I counted in points for. He is number 3 for points for in our league, and he's winless.
yeah,
That's
he
sad.
has the third most points and he has 0 wins.
Very sad season for him. He still has time to turn it around. Our
Yeah,
league,
if
our bubble teams are very close, so he has time to turn it around, and hopefully he turns it around this week against Jacob if he somehow gets a quarterback.
I
At
think he'll find a quarterback.
at the 6th spot, we got Xander. All right, a chain running back 6. Debo, wide receiver 7. He's not fat. Those videos were lies. Dalton Kincaid, tight end 2, and Hunter Henry, tight end 5. both of his quarterbacks, Goff and Darnold, aren't top 10, but they've been killing it the past few weeks. I think Darnold's gonna probably hit top 10 pretty soon if he keeps putting up those numbers. I am really surprised the Vikings let him go. And it looks like he can start playing Pacheco again. He had him on the bench this week, but Pacheco looks to give him those solid plus 15 now that Xavier Worthy's back and can create room in that second level where he can break the tackles.
Yeah, Jared Goff is QB 11, Sam Darnold's 14, so they're cracking up the top 10 right there. You just got, I don't know, you got Ramondre Stevenson in there
Hey,
right now. I don't know if you might want to switcheroo real quick. And Jalen Warren's back for you too.
oh yes,
So,
Jalen Warren. Oh
yeah.
Jesus. Oh, my
So he
thing
can
about
slide him up there
my
too.
thing about Stevenson is like, yeah, he doesn't produce, but that dude gets like 20 touches a game, and it's just like give the ball to Travion Henderson for the love of God.
Well, last week he didn't. He had 2 touchdowns, but only had 7 attempts.
Yes. Well,
He just
I
be
guess,
stealing
yep,
touchdowns
I
from
guess put him
Henderson.
in for those goal line attempts.
Yep.
All right, at the 5 spot, we got John getting his first L of the season.
Ah.
He stays at 5.
Oh shit.
Stays at 5. QB8 Daniel Jones, wide receiver 4 JSN, tight end 10 Jawan Johnson, even though he didn't do anything. And on his bye week, still in the top 10, B. John Robinson, wide receiver 7. He got his first L of the season. I mentioned again. I'm just gonna mention one more time. Your first L of the season. JSN and Rico both boomed for him this week, but it was not enough to get that victory. He did have me shaking for a little bit. I was like, oh my God, I did not expect Rico to do all that nonsense. Um, Addison, since he's returned, has been dropping 17 points back to back weeks, and it looks like he can be playable. John, your team is still great, but I F you.
Yeah, it looks like Dottle might actually start again too. So he's got Chase Brown in there right now. I don't know.
Chase,
Yeah, Chase Brown doesn't do anything with that offense.
apparently Joe Flacco throws the ball to the running back 7 times a game, though. So maybe Chase Brown gets points from that.
Hey, let's go Chase Brown. All right. Then you got Marvin Harrison. Looks like he's actually found out how to be a wide receiver again. He's got his confidence band, won't drop it. So I think the only thing he really needs to round out his team is just a solid tight end. Because
Yeah,
Hawkinson has been up and down for him as well.
I say switch back out to Hawkinson because it just. I know Juwan Johnson is top 10, but this past week he didn't do shit. So,
Well, he has to play him. I think Minnesota's on that bye.
oh, Minnesota's on bye this week. Oh, sad news.
Yep.
Sad news. All right, at the 4th spot we have Juan. All right, he stays there. Baker QB3. Dude, Baker's balling. CMC running back 1, wide receiver 6 Pickens, tight end 4 McBride, and wide receiver 9 Jamar Chase. Hard fought victory. Um, Chase is looking strong, and hopefully should only go up from here or stay. Like I think he dropped 29 or 30 points. Hopefully it stays like that with Flacco coming into the mix if they're playing Flacco this week, or they're gonna wait one more week. But Chase was not looking good for like 1 week, but he was still getting his number with Jake Browning, so he should be fine there. His tight ends did do take a drop off. Brock Bowers fell off and Zach Ertz fell off. Brock Bowers is hurt. But other than that, man, congratulations on that tough victory.
Yeah, you squeaked it out. You got Worthy back. He looks like he's doing his thing. It was a little drop off from the last week, but it's just you and me right now. Oh, we just got to figure out those running backs
Dude,
situations. I mean, you got Rashad White now, and though, and he's an RB1 backup, so you got him starting for you now. So you lucky duck.
Baker Mayfield is balling.
That
Balling.
hit's crazy.
Yeah. And, like, after this past week, I think he has a better arm, stronger arm than Patrick Mahomes. Like, I thought Mahomes had a freaking cannon, but Baker is just launching that
Baker's got a missile.
thing.
And I love that he passes it to Mika Ibuka all the time.
Yeah. All right. At the 3 spot, we have Dak Prescott at QB4, James Cook at running back 4, still even though with that bad week. Amarion Hampton, running back 10. Puka, wide receiver 1. Kyron Williams, running back 8. And Javonte Williams, running back 3. Hampton's going to be out for 4 weeks. I don't see a fall off from here because he hasn't been playing Javonte Williams. So he'll probably slide Javonte Williams in that Omarion Hampton spot. But it's still mind blowing. We're like 6 weeks, 5 weeks in, and Javonte Williams has proved to be a starter, and he has yet to play that man.
Yeah, a while that he's had 23, 30, 30 points pretty much every week, and now it's the only time that he gets to get put in.
Yeah.
And CeeDee Lamb is still out. I don't think he's playing this week, according to my intel. So he might have to throw in someone else. But he has Olave who gets, I think, like 12 targets every game because they're down the entire time. So he's got some options. He has a solid team. So
Solid
we'll
team.
see.
Tough loss. He's
Let's
the
see.
one that lost to
Yep.
Juan. All right. And at the 2 spot, we have Will. All right. QB5,
Ah!
Jalen Hurts. RB5, Jameer Gibbs. Wide receiver 10, Cortland Sutton. Tight end 3, Warren. Wide receiver 3, Mbuka. And on his bench, Sam Laporta, tight end 7. I have a question for you now that I have your attention, sir. I am surprised you played Zay Flowers over Waddle, knowing Zay Flowers had Cooper Rush throwing it to him.
I knew they're going to be down the whole time. And then Waddle played. Who they play last week? Oh, Carolina. Did not think that was going to be that close of a game. Um, but who knows? We might be switching out some people, especially if say Flowers is playing the Rams and they have a very good defense.
Alright, and at the 1 spot, still at the 1 spot, we have me, Patty, QB2, Saquon Barkley, RB9, Jonathan Taylor, RB2, Jake Ferguson, tight end 1, wide receiver 8, QJ, wide receiver 2, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and on his bench, still in the top 10, even though he's hurt and didn't play last week, just like B. John Robinson, Lamar Jackson, QB9. Um, I just I had to say I finally played QJ, and he didn't
He
break
didn't
10
do
points. He
none.
did not break 10 points. Of course. I knew that. I knew that was going to happen.
Is that why he's
Um,
back on the bench?
yeah, he's back on a bench. I want him to go off because I'm happy for him, but clearly he's not going to go off if I start him. And Bill went off in my tax, and I have a question. Is it time for me to trust him and promote him?
I don't know. I thought after the first week he would take over, but then he went down, then he was average, average. Now he went off again. So he's going against Chicago now. So I think maybe, but you got so many running backs already. I feel like you can just keep them down there.
I was actually watching this game and I was like, damn, he's killing it. And then I watched one like the first play I watched, he fumbles and I'm like, oh my god. I I was
Yeah,
like, don't put him in a
he's
doghouse. Do not put him in a doghouse. All right, let's wrap it up. I got me at 1, Will at 2, Zach at 3, Juan at 4, John at 5, Xander at 6, Dane at 7, Aaron at 8, Daniel at 9, and Jacob at 10. What are you switching up here, Will?
um I think I would switch Juan and Zach just because Juan beat Zach this week. So he came out on top this week, but I feel like after that everything's pretty solid.
Juan in on top of Zach because Juan went. That's a good take. That's a good take.
He's got the head-to-head matchup right now.
The tiebreaker.
Yep.
All right, that's all for this week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.